Chief Dan George is the 9-2 favourite. Neen de Sivilla is 7-1. That's Rhythm is 9-1. 11-1 Hello Bud. Chiaro is 11-1. Gone to Lunch 12s. West End Rocker also the same. Out the Black and King Barry. 14s from 12 Sound Accord. De Ville 16-1 along with Brooklyn Brownie and Co. 20s from 25-1 L'Aventure. 25-1 Bar.
And they're off. And racing in the Coral Scottish Grand National of 2009, and Hello Bud sets off in front in the spotted jacket. King Barry and Co. are handy with Chief Dan George in the leading half dozen as they cleared the first fence to the outside. La Toscan in the cheek pieces are right there, followed by Sound Accord. Chiaro in a royal blue jacket out the Black towards the inside as they clear fence number 2. The early back marker is Neen de Sivilla as they run on towards the first of the open ditches. It's Hello Bud from out the Black and La Toscan. Chiaro is about 4th, then Chief Dan George in the yellow cap towards the outside right there. Out jumped by Co. Nearly gone. There was Sound Accord, very nearly unseated. Barry Garrett, he had to cling on. He was at the buckle end of the reins as they clear the next. Hello Bud is safely over. A blunder from Artia and another mistake from Sound Accord as they continue along the back straight. And it's Hello Bud that leads the way. Hello Bud from in second, King Barry. Then Co. towards the outside of Brooklyn Brownie. Out the Black is on the inside. And they are followed towards the outside by La Toscan, Chief Dan George, Chiaro. And then L'Aventure's right round the inner, tracked through by Gone to Lunch as they run downhill out of the back straight. That's Rhythm in the midfield in the pink colours. Further back is Artia, West End Rocker in the red and white jacket towards the outside of the field. Sound Accord looking on from last place now after 1 or 2 errors as they clear the first down the straight. C Diva is also towards the rear with Neen de Sivilla. Downhill now towards the next plain fence. And Hello Bud is almost joined by King Barry. King Barry takes over fractionally there as they cleared that plain fence and now approach a water jump. King Barry and Hello Bud. Out the Black is towards the inside, tracking them with the nose-banded Brooklyn Brownie. Co is out wide then from Chiaro. And they're followed by L'Aventure with Dear VA in the centre under Harry Skelton. Horse wears a noseband. Chief Dan George remains out wide with La Toscan as they clear the next plain fence with fully 2 circuits still to go. L'Aventure was a bit slow at that plain fence, followed by That's Rhythm. Then Sound Accord, West End Rocker and Gone to Lunch, 2 or 3 lengths to C Diva. Neen de Sivilla very quietly ridden, and Artia is last of all. So they head left-handed and now on towards the back straight once again as they near the end of the first circuit in this Scottish Grand National. And it's Hello Bud that continues to make it from King Barry in second place. 2 or 3 lengths away to Out the Black up the inside of Co. Then Brooklyn Brownie and Chiaro, followed by La Toscan. Looking in the midfield, Chief Dan George, the favourite at the moment, is about 8th or 9th to the outside of Dear VA, followed by L'Aventure and Sound Accord. 2 lengths to That's Rhythm with Gone to Lunch round the inside. Out the back, West End Rocker, C Diva as they clear the next plain fence. And also out the back, Neen de Sivilla, and very slow there in last place was Artia. Back with the leaders, Hello Bud and Paddy Brennan, with King Barry and Timmy Murphy in second place. Out the Black jump, well, another blunder from Sound Accord on the outside of the field. Surely can't get away with these repeated mistakes. Co in the white sleeves, Chief Dan George, La Toscan. Brooklyn Brownie tracks the leaders to the inside with inside him Out the Black as they clear the next. Further back is That's Rhythm and Chiaro. West End Rocker maybe improving a little. L'Aventure getting reminders, followed by Gone to Lunch. At the next, the open ditch, Co makes a slight mistake there. Dear VA didn't take it very well either. With Artia still the back marker as they continue towards the next plain one. Hello Bud, King Barry with Co up on the outside. Chief Dan George has improved again into about 5th or 6th towards the outside. Brooklyn Brownie is just wide then of Out the Black. Chiaro following through the inside. And they're packing together once again as they leave the back straight behind them. Sound Accord remains out wide in the pale jacket. West End Rocker in red and white. The pink cap of That's Rhythm. L'Aventure around the inside, then Gone to Lunch. Nina Savola still smothered up round the inside. Look out for a red cap worn by Graham Lee's making no move yet, as they've still got well over a circuit to go. And now approaching the next fence. It's fence number 16 of 27 in all. And King Barry and Hallow Bud again disputing it at the same point as they did on the first circuit. Out the black, Brooklyn Brownie are third and fourth. Chief Dan George is wider out. Wider still is Co as they jump this next open ditch. Dear VA makes a very bad blunder there. Harry Skelton did well to sit tight. Artia has been pulled up at the back of the field, unable to repeat his Grand National exploits. Approaching the next. This will be the last next time round. King Barry touchdown just ahead of Hallow Bud. They've shared the spoils in the early stages, followed by Out the Black and Brooklyn Brownie. The crowd give them a cheer. Co is back in fifth from Chiaro, L'Aventure, Sound Accord. Chief Dan George is up and down the field a little bit, recovering again. Just lost his position down the straight, is into about 8th or 9th now, but they're very well grouped together. That's Rhythm, Dear VA, round the inside, Nina Savola, cutting every corner, saving every inch of ground. Sound Accord coming under a bit of pressure from C Diva. West End Rocker has gone back through the field again, and towards the back is La Toscan. So into the back straight, it's Hallow Bud who recovers the advantage from King Barry in second place. They've got 5 to jump in the back straight, 4 down the home straight, and then it'll all be over at the end of 4 miles, plus Hallow Bud over in front from King Barry. Co is wide of these. Chief Dan George is right there again. Brooklyn Brownie in the noseband, with Out the Black in the red and yellow jacket, continues up the inside, tracked by L'Aventure as they clear another, and That's Rhythm has gone at that. That's Rhythm is a faller there, a heavy fall. 1 or 2 of them coming under pressure. Gone to Lunch is being asked some big questions to try and improve now by McCoy as they approach this open ditch. Hallow Bud touches down ahead of Out the Black, King Barry, Co wider, Brooklyn Brownie, Dear VA under pressure. Chiaro in the blue jacket with Chief Dan George getting into it as they continue towards the next. West End Rocker is being pulled up. La Toscan has been pulled up. C Diva is really struggling. Nina Savola is still out the back, has got about 15 lengths to make up and needs to get a move on as they jump the next. Hallow Bud leads the way to King Barry in second place as they now begin the swing out of the back straight. Out the Black is round the inside, goes second ahead of King Barry. They're followed by Co, Brooklyn Brownie and Chiaro. Chief Dan George hitting another little flat spot in behind those, the black and yellow jacket. He'll need to stay on well up the straight. Gone to Lunch follows the others from Dear VA and then L'Aventure. This is 4 out. Hallow Bud's going to take off just ahead of Out the Black. They're followed by Chiaro. Co is wide then from King Barry and Brooklyn Brownie. And this out and out stayer, Hallow Bud, has been on the sharp end all the way, continues to grind on. Out the Black, the nearest challenger for the Philip Hobbs team, with Chiaro, another Hobbs runner, back in third place as they run down towards the second last. And Out the Black now challenging hard. Here now is 2 out. Out the Black challenging Hallow Bud, but Hallow Bud continues to lead the way. In third is Chiaro, then Gone to Lunch still running on under McCoy. Hallow Bud has made just about all the running under Paddy Brennan. Out the Black is second, then Chiaro over the final fence. Another great jump from the leader. Gone to Lunch now runs on into second place with the run in to come. Hallow Bud is stretching his neck. Gone to Lunch is flying home under the champion jockey. Hallow Bud will just cling on from in second. Gone to Lunch. In third, Out the Black, then Chiaro in fourth, Chief Dan George was fifth, L'Aventure in sixth, followed home by King Barry, C Diva and Co. Brooklyn Brownie just about the last to complete. Dear VA pulling up.
Rousing finish, and well done to Hello Bird, who's a really likeable horse. First number 14, Hello Bird at 12 to 1. Paddy Brennan riding for Nigel Twiston-Davies. Second number 3, Gone to Lunch, rallied late, just too late, 12 to 1. Third number 13, Out the Black, ran really well for Philip Hobbs at 12 to 1. And fourth was number 16, Chiaro at 10 to 1. 11 to 2 joint favourites, Chief Dan George, who just kept hitting flat spots, and Nina Savola, who wasn't jumping well from an early stage. West End Rocker got hampered by a faller, but already wasn't going well. He was pulled up. Nominators 2, 10, 11 and 20 and 17.